Building a time wealth business is not about getting rich. It's about creating a balance of time and money so you can get back to doing the things you love most, whether it be spending more time with your family, traveling, learning new skills, or whatever you want. So the real question is, how exactly do you go about creating a time wealth business? Well, that's what this channel is all about, and each episode will give you another piece of the puzzle. And as a thank you for tuning in, I've put together a special presentation entitled The 8 Steps to Build Your Time Wealth Business. You can get it for free at www.timewealthsecrets.com/8-steps-free. See you in there. Hi guys, Sam Fury here with another episode of Time Wealth Secrets. Today's topic is all about skepticism and how skepticism can, will, not just can, it will ruin, no, I was right the first time, how it could ruin your business and how you can save it. So there's loads of skeptics out there, especially I think entrepreneurs in general face a lot of skepticism from everywhere, right? Luckily, we're a tough breed and we push through, and all you really need is a couple of people to not be skeptics and to be the opposite of skeptics, and that's why we usually group together, I guess, because we're all push each other through, and it's easy to fall into the skepticism. But there's a few types, and it comes from everywhere. So let's just go through a few of them. First one is skepticism in yourself. So this is like self-doubt, I guess, and this happens quite frequently. And like you can push through self-doubt, and then it might come back. I went through a bit of self-doubt just like a couple of days ago, actually, because for whatever reason. But then I don't know. So how do I get out of that? Like it sounds kind of corny to some people, I guess, but you just listen to like those positive affirmation. Like I listen to a podcast, and the podcast's kind of like the self-improvement and all that sort of stuff, and the you can do it type podcast, and like I listen to a lot of marketing podcasts, and I hear like other people's success stories, and then it pushes me through. Or you just put in a lot of times I feel like I'm not getting anywhere because just got too much stuff happening and I can't get the things I wanted done. Like for example, I wanted to do the Survival Fitness Plan app, and it should have been done last week, but haven't even really started it because things just keep popping up, and I've discovered that I have to learn how to use the software, and that takes a lot longer than I think, and then I get sidetracked a little bit, and then emergencies come up in like other parts of the business that I have to take care of. So I haven't, even now, I don't even know if I'll get to it today. Hopefully I will. But it's supposed to be ready by tomorrow. That was my second deadline. I'm going to miss that, right? So I'm going to give myself another week, and then next week I've got to go to away with my mum wants to take me and my brother to some country town for a couple of nights, and that's going to eat up a couple of days, and then got to go to my LS. There's all these things, right, that always keep popping up, and that breeds self-doubt because you don't get anything done. And then sometimes, like yesterday, I had a good solid 5 or 6 hours just to work on something, and then when you accomplish those things, it makes you feel good, and then so skepticism yourself, that went on for a bit of a rant. As you got skepticism yourself, and there's some ways that I overcome it. Everyone's different, right? So you got skepticism yourself. Then you got skepticism of customers, like from your customers. I don't know, from your customers, if they don't really know you, you might claim that you're going to do something, and they are not necessarily customers, but maybe naysayers or whatever, like on Facebook or whatever, they're bad comments and stuff like that, right? Or towards your customers about what you think you can ask your customers to do, and it's not really a negative thing towards your customers. It's more what, like for example, people aren't going to buy this, right? People aren't going to listen to me. I'm not worthy of getting their attention, or maybe my product, my system, or my product, or my framework, maybe it's not as good as I think it is, and things like that. So skepticism from or towards your customers. And then how do you get over that? Well, to be honest, you just go and do it and then see what happens, because I think for a lot of things you might get negative comments on Facebook, or you post a post or whatever, and just who cares about them? That doesn't matter. It's good to be polarizing, because all the people that really hate you, there's the other side of the people that really love you, and you want those people to be loved. You don't just want a whole bunch of people that think you're alright, because none of them will either not buy or buy, right? Or follow you, and you want to try to build a following. So so you got to identify your people and then speak to them directly. And of course, there's going to be other people on the other side of the coin that don't believe in what you say or whatever. But that's fine. You don't want them anyway. There's a lot of people in the world. You don't need half of them. You don't even need like 90% of them to say the truth. If 1% of the world's population bought your stuff, you'd be like a millionaire easily, multi times over a millionaire. Anyway, so skepticism from or towards your customers, right? And the last one is skepticism of others, just other people. And this is probably the ones that's the worst. Like you can deal with yourself, like you can get over skepticism, especially the entrepreneurs usually can like to push through things. They might feel down every once in a while, but overall they've got like a pretty positive attitude, right? Skepticism of customers where you just do stuff and like whatever, they're just people. But others, and by others I mean like maybe friends and families, like people that do mean that you value their opinion and they're skeptic, like they oh no you can't do that. Maybe they're just like they've been workers their whole life and they're like oh you can't do that. I used to get that a lot, especially when I was young. And one of the things I always kept in my mind was like, when people say you can't do that, you just turn around and be like no. You just think you can't do that. You can't do that. I can do whatever I want. So usually when people say you can't do that, what they really mean is that they themselves can't do that because they can't imagine it in their mind. And imagination is very powerful. So whatever you can imagine or whatever you believe you can do, you can. You just got to, it takes a bit of work. And if you have massive dreams, well, at the very least, try. You know what I mean? Like if you aim for the stars, you might hit the moon, and that's like way more than people just hitting the top of the light post, right? The most people, the mediocres or whatever. So there it is, right? So I think the main message out of all of this is just be positive, like just keep chasing your dreams, have a clear, specific goal, keep going at it, and all skepticism, just let it flow off you like water, and you'll be good. That's it for today, guys. Hope you found some value, especially if you're getting skeptics, or if you're feeling skeptical about yourself or your product or your service, or other people are being skeptical about your ideas. I hope this can help you, and you can just push through and build your time off business. That's it, guys. I will speak to you later. Bye. Thanks for tuning in to Time Wealth Secrets. I hope you found some value in this episode. If you did, please like and share it so more people can discover it and learn how to build their own time wealth business. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can be notified as soon as the latest episodes are released. Finally, remember to claim your free presentation entitled The 8 Steps to Build Your Time Wealth Business. You can get it for free at www.timewealthsecrets.com/8-steps